Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Caboose XB. I'll bring you another Suicide Squad video, and today we're going to be talking about is my reaction and review to the Comic-Con trailer for the Suicide Squad. Now, the trailer was leaked online, and I cannot provide you any links. I can't provide you any links or anything like that of the Suicide Squad trailer. That breaks the YouTube guidelines, so I'm not permitted to do so. However, if you make your way to Google, edit your search tools, and search for the Suicide Squad trailer for Comic-Con, I'm certain you're going to find it. It's pretty much everywhere. But yes, I got to see the trailer, and overall, my thoughts on it is that it was really dark, and in a good way. This seems like not only one of the most dark and demented films from DC overall, but a overall dark and demented film in all of film. So what's going on mainly in the trailer is we hear Amanda Waller, I guess, talking to some other military guys, and she's explaining the idea of the Suicide Squad. But I want to preface that by saying that they mention the fact that, oh, you know, I hear that some of these people, they have abilities. And Amanda Waller mentions, well, yeah, you know, Superman seems to be the beacon that brought them out of the shadows. And I really like that not only are they mentioning this connected universe, but they're, you know, mentioning the fact that Suicide Squad does in fact take place after the events of Man of Steel. Now, whether or not the movie takes place before the events of Batman v Superman is unknown. However, that is what I'm hearing. They also like to talk about the fact that these guys are villains. Why would we want them to do good things? And a super good point is brought up, which is kind of the core of the Suicide Squad, is that, yeah, they're villains. If they do something wrong, we can blame them, you know? We have nothing to be blamed for. And then we just get a bunch of shots of Harley and all the other members of the Suicide Squad, and everything just looks overall great, and the tone is so perfect. It fits the film absolutely brilliantly. Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, it's like, I don't think there was anybody out there right now that could have been cast as that character more perfectly. We get some shots of Deadshot in action. Looks great. I am beyond psyched to see Will Smith in that role. He actually drops the name of the team in the trailer. That was great. We get a lot of the shots. I think one of the things that I was so excited for seeing this trailer is most of what we're seeing in the trailer is like an hour subway ride away from me. You know, most of where this was filmed, the Suicide Squad, was in downtown Toronto. And, you know, I live very near there. So that was really cool that, you know, pretty much all these action set pieces were filmed like right around where I live. But yeah, the characters look great. Harley Quinn looks so awesome. And there's a shot actually where there's some gunfire, a guy's in a panda costume, and then we see someone in almost what looks like an animated Batman mask, like the Batman mask, but from the animated series. So that's very interesting. Obviously, Batman's probably existed in this universe for a while, but he's somewhat of a myth, I guess. I don't know. I'm very interested to see what's going on. This trailer doesn't provide you much story. It's just a bunch of shots to give you an understanding of the tone of the film and the characters that are in it. But the main thing I wanted to talk about, which is pretty much the main thing that everyone is talking about, which is Jared Leto's Joker. And it was brilliant. Oh my god. Now, when I first saw the picture of Jared Leto's Joker, I was kind of skeptical. I wasn't a big fan of just the damage tattoo. The damage tattoo was just too far for me. All the other tattoos I can totally understand. It's whatever, you know. He's mainly going to be clothed in the film, so you're not going to see it. But the damage tattoo was just something that bothered me. However, seeing Jared Leto in motion, seeing the character speak and laugh, he's psychotic. He is totally embracing this role 100%. He is taking it to the levels that Heath Ledger took it in The Dark Knight. Maybe even whatever you can make an argument for Jack Nicholson in the 1989 Batman. He is definitely creating a unique Joker, but a Joker where we can totally identify, you know, where we're like, okay, yeah, that is the Joker, that I could totally see it. He's torturing someone, it seems, in the last scene that they show in the trailer, and he's like, oh, I'm not going to kill you, I'm just going to hurt you really, really bad. Now, I made a video yesterday about how I think that Jason Todd, Red Hood, does exist in the DC Cinematic Universe come time for Batman v Superman, and I think that this torture scene that we're seeing is in fact going to be the torturing of Jason Todd, Robin. Now, that's just me speculating, me theorizing, none of that's confirmed. However, who else would he be torturing and why? Unless it would be like Harley Quinn to turn her into Harley Quinn, but I think that would just be too far for film and for film goers. It would be a little too offensive and people wouldn't be a big fan of it, you know, myself included. So I do think that if there was anybody he'd be torturing in a scene like that, it'd probably be Robin or Jason Todd, especially considering that Batman's in this film. Speaking of which, we see a shot of him on the Joker car and everything. The music that's going on in this trailer, it was all really, really well done. David Ayer is going to do a great job with Suicide Squad. I just know it at this point. And even if it's not such a great film, I think we're all going to be, like, blown away by Jared Leto's Joker. From what we've seen, these, like, 2 little snippets from the trailer, I am already blown away. So let me know what you guys think of the Suicide Squad trailer if you saw it in the comment section below. And let me know what you guys thought of my thoughts of the Suicide Squad trailer in the comment section below. I'm CaboosXBL. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.